Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Today's video is about Dishonored. Dishonored is a game that came out the year 2012 of October 2nd. This game is based off of an empress that was kidnapped over some time ago. Of course, the main character is then the guard, which is the main character, is actually then accused of her disappearance, and people starting to begin that he was the one, in fact, who actually took her, kidnapped her, or might have done worse, possibly taken her life. However, he refuses to believe this, and he goes on to himself and tells the daughter of the Empress to go to a safe place. During the duration of this game, the daughter of the Empress is also kidnapped and then hidden away for a while. After he finds her, he finds out that she's actually in a cell. He actually manages to release her. But before all this takes place, you gotta remember the guy was actually put behind bars. He actually manages to escape after stealing the keys from a guard. The main theme in this game, stealth. Stealth, keyword, and it is what you should be doing in this game. When you stealthily take out an enemy or an opponent, you have to hide your body. If you do not hide your body, chances are you'll be found out and your location will be given up. Just like that in the Splinter Cell games, where if you don't hide a body, your location can be given up, especially if you're spotted. This is what this game does. In the game, you have puzzles to solve. Overall, you do a lot of traveling on a boat. The first game came out before the new generation games came out, before the new generation consoles came out, correction, which was October 2nd, 2012. The game is highly based on action and it is adventurous. You have to solve a few puzzles to get your way, obviously. The main theme of this game is that the character himself, Corvo Otano, is actually looking for the Empress herself. So he said, well, these guys dressed in dark tactical gear came up, stole the Empress, and it disappeared in thin air. Literally, it just disappeared in thin air with the Empress. And his faces, their faces are just covers. You can't tell or identify who these people are, but they were dressed exactly like ninjas. That's the thing in this game. So your mission is to find out where the Empress is. Corvo Tano has a theory that she could be held in her own fortress. Of course, it would be the best place to hold the leader hostage. Why? Because nobody would ever think to check in a fortress. So now, speaking of Dishonored, now that I have laid out the foreground for you guys in the background of what more or less the game is, now I represent to you that now they're now seeing Dishonored 2. Dishonored 2 was supposed to be released the year 2016 initially. Now it's being pushed back to the year 2017. So Bethesda pushes back game release date according to what the title says. The pre-order, however, is still available for you to play and actually pre-order and get a little taste of what the game is going to be about. The action adventure video game scheduled for spring 2016 might be released in 2017, and the reason why is because they want to work more on the game. They want to make sure that everything is more cutting edge in a sense. The game moves smoothly, it has that 60 frame per second feel. It doesn't lag in between any frame rates. So you don't want that as a gamer developer. You want to make sure your game runs smoothly. So that's the reason why this is happening. Dishonored 2 is currently under development by Arcane Studios, the original studio in charge of creating the first Dishonored game. According to GameSpot, it is your pick rather, listen to this, it is your pick rather or not you want to play with Corvo Otano or Princess Emily Caldwin. Princess Emily Caldwin is, in fact, the daughter of the Empress. She's the one as a little girl. In the older game, Dishonored 1, which is the first one, they didn't actually have a 1 next to it, but just said Dishonored, you actually got to play with the main character himself. Reason? Because the daughter was not old enough to be a playable character. Now in the game, she is old enough to be a playable character. She's about her late teens going into her early 20s. So now you have the choice to play either with a female character or a male character. Me, I would prefer Corvo Artano because I'm more flexible with male characters in a sense. So now it's the 2017 initial release date. Mind you, it's not an actual release date. It's actually nothing less but speculation. Just like every other game that seems to have some sort of epicness into it, for some reason this happens to be a speculation date or a pushback date. So for now, 2017 is nothing more but a speculation date. Now, if it does confirm that it is 2017, we might have to wait much longer for this other tool to actually be released. Thank you for watching this video and this update on Dishonored 2. So keep your eyes peeled for this game because in the end, the game was actually interesting besides its stiffness and dysfunctionality when it first came out. This time around with the brand new generational consoles, we all have confidence that most of our favorite games will have that flexible movement to it, and you have more decisions to make as in whole. So thank you very much. Have a nice day. And if you're new to my channel, subscribe, like, and comment. And don't forget you can find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Google Plus.